Good day. I'm coming to you today with a gardening video. I wanted to show you my blueberry plants. I just planted them this year, 2013, and this is the growth thus far. It was actually looking like little sticks when I first bought it, and they're doing pretty good. They're all in containers, and so these are the branches and the leaves. And I have another one here that I have yet to plant. I actually purchased 4 this year. And one actually died, and I think I sort of know why. I have it in the soil here, and it's enriched with rabbit manure as well as compost and coffee grinds. But I think that it got infected with fungus gnats. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a whole bunch of them still flying around. So I was going to plant this one in there, but knowing that the first one I had planted in here died, I think I'm going to take care of that soil and do something else with it, put it in my compost heap, and give it some fresh soil and plant it in the same pot, but I'll make sure I disinfect it well first. Over here, I wanted you to see, this is actually a blackberry plant. I planted this last year, 2012, and this year is officially 1 year old, and look at the growth. It's like intermingled together, so it's crazy. Yeah, it's blooming now, so I should have blackberries soon, but the birds seem to get to it before I got to it last year, so I have definitely got to get a net. So I'm going to try to take care of that and get a net this year, because the same thing happened with the blueberry. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll zoom in a little bit there. I actually had 2 little blueberries that had bloomed and were creating the berries, and then all of a sudden came home, they were gone. So the birds had eaten them all already, so I'm not quite happy about that. But this one here is a blackberry plant, and then over here, oh my goodness, this is raspberries. Never grown either, or any of the 3, raspberry, blackberry, blueberries, but I did not know that raspberries would sort of dominate like they did. So I'm so glad that I put this in a container and not in the soil, because who knows what this area would look like. But it's a very healthy plant. Probably going to thin it out eventually, but it's only a year old and it's grown like that. And this is sort of a semi-shaded area. Yeah, it's just crazy. It does not have any buds, so the blackberries are getting ready to bloom, and they're sort of intermingled, but not the blueberries. The raspberries. So yeah, I'll have to see. And I don't know if you guys can see, one did actually start to root itself down there, but I'm thinking because it is a blackberry that rooted down there and not raspberry, because the raspberry actually have thorns. And I'll try to zoom in so you guys can see. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Yeah, there it is. You can see the thorns. Unlike the blackberry, I bought a thornless blackberry plant. So let me see if I can zoom in so you can see. See, it's nice and smooth. So that little volunteer that started down there probably was a branch that broke off and rooted itself. So yeah, I'm gonna have quite a bit. But yeah, they're really good for you. They actually contain like cancer fighters. So what do they call them? I can't think of the name right now. I'm still trying to get over this cold, so my thought process is a little slow, so forgive me for that. But yeah, berries are really good for you. You should always try to incorporate as many as you can in your diet each day, or at least weekly. So I'm looking forward to the harvest, but yeah, I got to figure out a better way. I think I'm going to create a trellis or something so that I can tie them up so that they can grow a little bit more controlled. Right now it just looks like a little jungle and some pots. But let me move on. I'm going to show you another section, so hold on please. Okay, so back again. So this is another blueberry plant that I had purchased this year, 2013. And also I have a tree. This is a Kousa Dogwood, and there's the actual little tag about it. I had purchased this tree for my sister as a gift, but unfortunately she did not want it, so I kept it. And actually that is not the Kousa, this big fat leaf in here. That's actually a bean plant that I have growing in this Home Depot pot. So I'm using that as like a trellis, since mostly the Kousa's like sticks right now, so that made a good trellis for the temporary interim. But anyway, the Kousa is actually blooming its own leaves. Let me show you. So that's the Kousa's leaves by itself. So I'm pretty excited about that. It blooms like these white flowers. I don't know if it'll bloom the flowers this year because it's still a very young plant. But over here I have stevia, and I had some before, but I'm in zone 7, so it does not overwinter well, and I didn't bring it in, so I just purchased another plant, and I'm looking forward to that one growing, and then I'll dry it, and then I can use that as teas and stuff, so I don't have to have all that sugar in my diet. Okay, well that is a quick update for today, and I'll keep you guys posted. Hope everyone's doing well. Have a great day. Talk to you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.